This is my Minecraft server. The IP is penguin.gg, and I'm seeing how many days in a row I can make a video. So far, I've made it to day 16, which isn't bad at all if you ask me. And I've also been working my way through all of these missions. One of them is to mine another 2,000 iron ore, which, yeah, it's going to take quite a while, although with 3 of them there, that's not bad. And with the super breaker, it's pretty quick. But on the flip side, 2,000 iron is quite a lot, so it's probably still at least an hour or so of mining to be done there. Not going to spend the entire video just doing that. You'll also notice that I am collecting bones as often as I can. And the reason for that is so that they can be used in my crop farm. You see, I've filled every single one of these chests to the brim with bone meal. Okay, well, not quite to the brim just yet, but it's not like I have any shortage of bones, is there? No, I've got plenty to be able to fill it, so we might as well grab them and fill up whatever we can. And then I can just use this machine to be constantly, instantly growing wheat and breaking it straight away and planting it. So I'll just get loads and loads of it really, really fast. And it also gets my wheat mastery up at the top as well, which is an added bonus. GG to game 076995. They just got 5 skin keys, and that's how you kind of get cool things like this. You know, this ain't just a normal netherite pickaxe or an axe. No, they look very, very... Look at the flames. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I need to continue planting and breaking loads of wheat. Someone said if I give them a $2 banknote, they'll give me whatever I want. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. As you can see, it's been quite productive with the amount of wheat. Is it enough? I don't know, because in total I need 80 of these enchanted wheats. As you can see, just one of them is very expensive. So even though I've obtained a lot across the 2 chests, there may still be quite a way to go. Yep, I've got 49, which means I'll need 31 more, and I've still got plenty of bone meal in there, which is good. And plenty of bones here as well. Anyway, yeah, somebody has offered for me to, if I give them $2 note, they'll give me a lot of money. So I want to see what this is all about. This is their island. For SP77, we would highly appreciate a banknote. Ah, I see. Well, what are they going to offer me in return? I'll make the banknote. They want $2. Here it is. They give me 64. Oh, well, they know how much I like defensive boss fragment. I mean, for 64 of them, $2 is not a bad offer. You know what? I'll send it in. Pleasure doing business with you guys. Pleasure doing business. I'll take that. I don't think they're going to give me anything more, but you know what? These fragments are pretty rare, because with these fragments, look at that. Oh, we can actually upgrade the defensive dragon armor. This means I'll do more damage to mobs. I've got more chance of taking out shadow summoners instantly or doing more damage to them. So I'll put my chest plate in the middle, and then around the outside, all of these will get a level 2 one, which increases the damage to 4%. And I get extra 2 out. Yeah, just lots and lots of good stuff from that when I'm in the D-Boss arena. That really has saved me a lot of time and money, and loads of these to spawn so I can get more of them. I am looking forward to getting these last few difficult quests done and out of the way, because then it will just open up so many more good opportunities. And it'll open up loads more new missions to start working on, which is kind of the biggest thing. But one of them is to harvest 1,000 crops with the farmer's harvester. I don't think I'm quite there just yet. It'll probably end up being in my best interest to just make a way bigger wheat farm. Like, this is my wheat farm. I've been playing loads of SkyBlock, and this is as big as I've made a crop farm. But you know what? I'm determined to like have the smallest one on the server and still be able to make progress, I guess. I always farm. I always make big, massive farms in these seasons. I like to mix it up and make other things bigger, like a giant Sonic statue. You know what I mean? Keep things different. Keep things fresh. That's my motto. I can grab one more of these, which is a little bit of progress, if nothing else. And now on my island, I have a netherite house. I have some cool statues, a cool sword. You know, I've got a lot of nice things, but you know, I haven't got a netherite beacon. You know what? No one's got this server. Well, maybe some people have got netherite beacon. I've even got a command block. But yeah, a netherite beacon, I think, would look very, very cool. As far as netherite goes, I've got 4, which is amazing. I've got loads of gold, got a bit of scrap. And if you look in this here, you can see we've got a little bit of extra scrap that we can grab. I don't think I need to grab the gold, but I can craft a few more ingots from that. So let's go ahead and we'll grab those 14 blocks, and then we will turn them into ingots and add them to my collection. But yeah, if I want to build a full netherite beacon, I believe it's 164 blocks that I need, which is quite a lot. But you will see, if I put my super breaker on, you'll see that we can mine very, very fast at here. And we also get a lot of ancient debris. Okay, you can't kind of see it because I'm instantly mining everything. But there is a lot of ancient debris, and this pickaxe is so powerful that has an upgrade on it called Debris Smasher. So whenever ancient debris does appear, as you can see, everything else, you know, it takes a bit of time to mine. Debris, it's an instant break. It's really, really quick, which is very, very handy indeed in getting loads of it. Spent quite a bit of time mining. Let's have a look. The inventory's full. In fact, are the chests full? No, not at all. That's good. We can go ahead and start putting some stuff in here. And I'm going to start crafting the netherite ingots that I've got, just to see where I am with everything. So that's 26 ingots. Let's go ahead and grab the other 13. Oh, we've got quite a bit of scrap there as well. Probably going to need these blocks. And I'm going to turn those into ingots. And then altogether, we're looking at 57, which makes 6 entire blocks of netherite. Isn't it amazing? All that time mining and that's all I could manage. I'm not to worry though, because I'm SP727. Of course, I've always got another plan. And then plan involves taking out a load of sheep. Then I can put all the wool into here. And I got a head from that as well, which is kind of nice. In fact, 2 heads, an infused one and a non-infused one. I want to sell everything in my inventory, but except for the netherite. I didn't spend all that time getting the netherite just to accidentally sell that. But the mutton can go for a measly 760. It's not even worth getting out of bed for, really, is it? Also, look at all these. We've got 790, over 800 of them. Okay, let's take them all out. We've already got loads of bones in there. And if I come to these chests, I suppose there's a bit of space now. Yeah, so what we can do is we can take what we've got and we can turn it into bone meal, and then it can go into here. That's pretty much the only place I've got for storage, unless I use that chest from down there. Crafting the bone meal as you go is probably a better way to do it. And if I now sell all of this and go to my overflow, you'll see we've got loads more bones. Under 756, which is fantastic because we can get even more bone meal from that and fill up every single chest. Now back to what I was actually doing. Yeah, I got distracted with the whole bones thing, you know. But you've got to keep on top of that. Okay, there's only 17 of them. Don't get distracted with them this time, FB. So yeah, back to what we're meant to be doing. We're going to grab some wool, and I want to decide where am I going to build this Netherite Beacon. I reckon maybe I don't want to build it all the way over there. I feel like I'm just going to start things getting wider and wider. Instead, how about I kind of build it next to my house, but kind of across, so behind these little villager houses. And in that direction, I think that could be quite a cool way to do it. So what I'll do is I'll begin, I think, by expanding. Or we could just have it in this direction, actually. Yeah, let's do it. So we do want to first, yeah, expand this platform out a bit more, just so that we have room to walk around my house. And you know what? What if I just make the entire thing a massive platform and the beacons go on that? That actually could work quite well. You know what? I'm committed to this, okay? This is now no longer going to be a little floating house on its own. It's going to be an entire area, and instead of it being snow like it would be in my world, it's wool that is the ground. So let's go ahead and, yeah, place down loads and loads of this. Really expand out the platform. I've only got this stack left of the wool, so what I'll do is get all of that down, and then I'll head back to this chest to grab more, because yeah, I originally didn't plan to make a platform this big, which is why I didn't grab so much. Okay, we need to eat. Let's get these gapples down me. Yes, I'm rich enough to be eating gapples as my food source. I'll have one more just to get me up there. Yeah, didn't expect it to be a platform this big originally, but now it is going to be. So let's go and expand things a little bit more. And I think I would like to expand the back of it as well, if that makes sense. You'll know what I mean. So you can see right here at the front of the house, from I don't know, this bit we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 blocks. Whereas from here we've got nothing. We want at least 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we want to get to at least this level, don't we, I think. And you know what? First things first, let's make the border. Let's get like a big outline going. And then I can fill in everything in between. Like that. Fantastic. All right, so now we've got a nice big area. I've got loads of wool in my inventory that I don't currently need, so we'll take it back to the chest. Then I'm going to go to the shop. From the shop, I think I'll buy red nether bricks. I think this could look quite good. I'm going to go for a stack of them. Then I'm going to go to the stone cutter, and I'm going to divide them into 2. There we go. Now we've got 2 half stacks of slabs, and it's going to be somewhere around here. I'm thinking maybe if I just have it where I built is the middle, and then I kind of just build it around that. I think that could work. And so that's the area marked out. Yeah, I've spent ages just making a square. It didn't really have to be as complicated as I made it. I've got these extra ones. I'll put them in my house, I think, for now. We could just stick them in a chest. I think, eventually like to have other beacons around here, but whether they'll all fit in this area, I don't know. I'll have to rethink about that at some other time. And now I can go and get my 6 netherite blocks. Yeah, my really high amount of them, which is good. So we've got them right here, and I'll place them down, you know, as a good starting point. And if you haven't noticed, every time you place down netherite blocks, the island value, look at it on the left, on the right, sorry, it goes up. It goes up a little bit every time you add a valuable block. So just by adding those 6 blocks, I've added quite a bit of value. This has added a lot of value as this house. It's worth like 240,000 or 230,000, which is pretty awesome. And if I go to my island missions, and I don't know which tier we're up to, but one of them with the value, or at least there used to be a quest to make your island a certain value, but maybe that's not a thing anymore. Maybe there's just other ones. Anyway, I got some keys from what I've just done, and I don't think I even claimed every single one. Look at this. There's more to be claimed as well. Loads of free stuff. So let's just claim whatever we can missions wise, because we've done quite a bit. What do we get? We got these advanced ones. That could be useful. I mean, I've got Miner's Dream. I think I've got all of these really. But the good thing is, if I go ahead and put them in here and scrap them, you can see we get 19,000 XP just like that. And I also believe I have a booster's chest. Here we go. So all of these things with the boosters are there. We've got a few keys as well. Oh, we've got 4 cosmic. Let's go and use these. Might as well. Then I can see what I'm going to get. So we'll go ahead and put them into here. And from it, we have got quite a few, like, disguises, chairs, you know, all very nice things that look very, very, very cool. And I don't think I had any of them, actually. Do I have a part? No, none of them. So that's nice. And then the vote key, which is somewhere around here. I know where. It's the first one, SB. Come on. It's not hard to see. Come on, get me a spawner or something cool. Like 64 netherite blocks would be cool. Pig spawner. Ah, great. And there's a pig there as well. What are the chances? So I'll go and add this to the collection of pigs, which is here. That's 20 pig spawners now. Very nice indeed. I'm pleased with the bones. I should take out all of these. I'm saying I'm pleased with the bones, but you can never have too many, can you? You just can't. I honestly always need loads and loads and loads of these. So let's get a few more and add them to this chest. Then sell all this extra produce. Not really much worth it, but yeah, we're working towards that wheat one. It's the mining and the wheat one that are the two that are going to take me time. But again, it's just a repetitive task that's pretty easy to do both of them. Let's get the super breaker. We might be able to get a bit more netherite scrap, you see. You just never know. And I got a few more bits there from me, but it's very steady going, isn't it? So if I grab what I've got, let's at least have enough for one more block if we can, which, oh, we've got exactly enough, which is very good. So I'll put that in there. And I keep putting my shovel in by mistake, which we don't want to do. So yeah, you could see, you know, the Netherite Beacon is starting to look kind of good, but there's no easy way to get here, by the way. I need to make a bridge across so I don't have to go all the way around every time. But, you know, I didn't come all this way and not going to make a beacon. No, because I've got 152 million in the bank. And if I go to the shop, as you can see, we can purchase a stack for just 1 million. I can purchase 2 stacks. We could probably make an absolutely massive netherite beacon with what I've got. Let's get it all down. Let's see how we're looking, okay? I don't know. I'm probably going to need to buy a little bit extra to get it to be a full beacon, but let's get as much of it down as we possibly can. And I need probably another 20, I think 29 more blocks. Let's see if I've got the calculations right. I'm pretty certain that that's exactly the amount I needed, because it's 20 for this bit. We shall see if that's correct. Yep, it is. And then it's a 9 on top. Fantastic. Now, I would like a beacon on top, but you can't actually place beacons on this server because the effects work differently. However, I'm the owner. I can do what I want. And there is still a way to get beacons anyway. So the way you do it is with axolotls. And you may be able to see axolotls are a tier 6 spawner for 7 million. But tier 6 spawners, oh, they are available. Anyway, we might be able to do this. Is somebody selling axolotl spawners? Oh, it's going to be steep. Let's do it. 50 million and we can get 5 of them. Right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where these are going to go. I feel like we'll just plonk them down here. Although, for some reason, it's saying I'm unlocked that tier, which it is correct, but it's let me do newer tiers for other spawners, so I'm not entirely sure. So I just spent 50 million for no reason. We can add it to, you know, I've got my endermite spawners. Can I place those down yet? Nope, I haven't unlocked that tier either. Alright, well, that's just great. I could buy a beacon, one singular beacon for 100 million, if I was absolutely crazy, but I'm not. So it's time instead for the owner to do his own aesthetic things. And there you have it. That's what we're dealing with. No, I will get that turned into a beacon block. Don't you worry, okay? I don't have the command of power right now. Otherwise it'd mess up all my missions and everything. So I'll have to get somebody else to add it for me. But we built a full netherite beacon. Well, we built the netherite part. Just not the beacon, ladies and gentlemen. But I think that's pretty good progress. And really, my only main goals now and to mine the rest of the iron ore that needs to be mined, which is, you know, there's another 2,000 of them. It's going to be quite a time-consuming project, that, really. But, you know, in time, I'll eventually get there. And the other thing is getting all the wheat I need to complete that mission, which, again, is one where I've got the bone meal. It's a fairly repetitive thing, got to farm for it, but I'll get it done in the end. I said I'd visit Vexnus and give him a $1 note. I don't know what he's going to give me in return, but I spent all my money, so I kind of need something back. There you go, guys. I don't know if you're going to give me anything, but if you don't, you owe me, all right? And I'll leave you guys on a cliffhanger. That's the end of today. We've managed to go, well, we managed to do another day in SkyBlock. What on earth is he doing? How many vote party things has he got? Okay. He had a lot of them. He's been collecting them. Looks like this episode is going out with a bang. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys for day 17.